Have you ever noticed that the kindest people you know are also the ones carrying the heaviest burdens? That the most genuine, loving, giving souls around you seem to suffer more than anyone else? This is not a coincidence. And today, for the first time, you are going to understand exactly why. Stop for a moment and think about the good people in your life. The ones who never hurt anyone. The ones who give without being asked. The ones who stay loyal even when they are treated badly. The ones who cry for others more than they cry for themselves. Now ask yourself, why do these people suffer so much? Why does life seem to hit the kindest souls the hardest? Why do good people lose jobs, relationships, health, and peace, while people who lie, cheat, and manipulate seem to move through life untouched? If you have ever asked this question, either about yourself or someone you love, then this video was made specifically for you. Because the answer is not what most people think. It is not punishment. It is not bad luck. It is not that the universe is unfair. The real reason is far deeper, far more meaningful. And once you understand it, it will completely change the way you see your own suffering. The first reason good people suffer more is the simplest and the most profound. They feel more. When something painful happens to an ordinary person, they process it and move on. But when something painful happens to a good person, a deeply empathic, sensitive, loving soul, they do not just feel their own pain. They feel the pain of everyone around them, too. They carry the weight of their family's struggles. They lie awake at night worrying about people who are not even worrying about themselves. They absorb the sadness of the world like a sponge. This is not weakness. This depth of feeling is actually a rare spiritual gift. But it comes at a cost. Good people experience pain on a level that most people will never understand. As the poet Fyodor Dostoevsky once said, the most sensitive souls carry the heaviest hearts. And it is precisely because of that sensitivity that they are capable of changing the world. Good people have a dangerous habit. They sacrifice themselves. They say yes when they should say no. They stay when they should leave. They give their last piece of energy, time, money, and love to people who often do not even appreciate it. And then they wonder why they are exhausted, why they feel empty, why life feels so heavy. The truth is, good people are often so focused on the well-being of others that they completely neglect their own. They treat their own needs as less important. They feel guilty for wanting rest. They apologize for having boundaries. But here is what the universe is trying to teach them through this suffering. You cannot save others by destroying yourself. Your well-being matters. Your needs are sacred. And the sooner a good person learns to pour into themselves first, the sooner their suffering begins to lift. This is one of the most painful reasons, and one of the least talked about. Good people carry a frequency of safety, warmth, and unconditional love. And that frequency attracts two types of people. Those who want to grow alongside them, and those who want to consume their light. Broken people are drawn to good people like moths to a flame. And not all broken people are ready to be healed. Some of them, unconsciously, take out their own pain on the very person trying to help them. This is why good people often find themselves in toxic relationships, friendships, and environments. Not because they are weak, but because their love is so genuine that damaged souls are magnetically pulled toward it, sometimes to heal and sometimes to hurt. The universe allows this because every painful relationship a good person survives teaches them something essential: discernment, the wisdom to know who deserves their energy and who does not. And that wisdom is priceless. Here is the truth that will change everything for you. The universe does not send suffering to good people as punishment. It sends suffering as preparation. Think of gold. Raw gold is not valuable as it is found in the earth. It must be put through intense heat, melted down, purified, refined, before it becomes the precious thing it is meant to be. Good people are the gold of this world, and their suffering is the fire. Every betrayal teaches them boundaries. Every loss teaches them what truly matters. Every dark night of the soul builds in them a depth of wisdom, compassion, and spiritual strength that comfortable people will never possess. The ancient teachers knew this. Every prophet, every sage, every spiritual leader across all of human history went through their darkest trials before stepping into their greatest purpose. Your suffering is not evidence that the universe has forgotten you. It is evidence that the universe is preparing you for something that requires everything you are becoming. This reason goes deeper than most people realize. Good people often carry pain that does not even belong to them. They carry the unhealed wounds of their parents, their grandparents, their ancestors who never had the tools, the awareness, or the safety to process what happened to them. This is what modern science calls generational trauma, and what ancient spiritual traditions have always known as ancestral karma. The good person in a family is often the one sensitive enough to feel all of this accumulated pain, and their suffering is, in part, the process of feeling it, facing it, and finally healing it, not just for themselves, but for everyone who came before them and everyone who will come after. If you are the one in your family who feels everything, who questions everything, who suffers more than the others, you may be the cycle breaker, the one the universe chose to end generations of pain and begin a new chapter of healing. That is not a burden. That is one of the most sacred missions a soul can carry. Most people numb their pain. They distract themselves with noise, entertainment, substances, and busyness. They run from the difficult questions of existence because those questions are uncomfortable. Good people cannot do this. Their conscience is too alive. Their soul is too awake. They cannot pretend that things are fine when they are not. They cannot ignore suffering, their own or anyone else's, and so they sit with pain that others run from. They process what others suppress. They grow through what others avoid. This is why good people often feel like they are suffering more, because they are actually living more consciously. They are awake to reality in a way that most people are not, and consciousness, while beautiful, is also painful, but it is also the path to the deepest peace, the deepest wisdom, and the deepest joy that life has to offer. There is a saying that has echoed through spiritual traditions across the world for thousands of years. God does not give the hardest battles to the weakest soldiers. The universe does not send its heaviest trials to those who cannot handle them. It sends them to the ones it trusts the most. The ones whose souls are strong enough, deep enough, and loving enough to not only survive, but to transform through the experience. If your life has been filled with suffering that has seemed unfair, know this: the universe did not choose you for this path because it wanted to break you. It chose you because it knew you would not break. It knew that you would find the light, even in the darkest places, and that you would one day help others find it, too. Your pain is your qualification, and you are more trusted by the universe than you will ever know. So, my friends, if you are a good person who has wondered why life seems so much harder for you than for others, I hope this brings you some peace today. You are not suffering because you are cursed. You are not suffering because the universe has turned its back on you. You are suffering because you are being refined, because you are being prepared, because you are being trusted with a mission that requires depth, wisdom, and compassion that can only be forged through fire. Your sensitivity is not your weakness. It is your greatest gift. Your pain is not your punishment. It is your preparation. Your struggles are not signs that you are lost. They are signs that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Keep going. Keep being good. Keep choosing love even when love has cost you everything. Because the universe sees every sacrifice you have made, every tear you have cried in the dark, every time you chose kindness when bitterness would have been easier, and it is preparing something for you that your current self cannot even imagine. If you are still watching, I want you to know that you are not alone. This community is full of good souls just like you, who have wondered the same things and felt the same pain. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it today, because your goodness, even now, is still changing lives around you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the light you carry, even when the world makes it so hard. I wish you healing, peace, and the deep knowing that your suffering was never wasted, not even one moment of it.